going on, everybody? I want to talk to you today about 5 ways that you can stay focused in a world full of distractions, squirrels, shiny objects, dings and chimes from our phone. And I am really excited to share these 5 things. I think that they will help you if you can implement them. For those of you that don't know me, I am Liz Medley. I've been an entrepreneur since the age of 19. 2003, I started my first company. I grew it to be in the top 1% of the industry. And for the past 4 years, I have been building a business through social media on my phone, mainly through Facebook, teaching other entrepreneurs and wannabe entrepreneurs to do the same thing. I've built an organization of 40,000 salespeople. We are in 12 countries, and this is my passion. Teaching people to work smarter and not harder, and leverage their time through social media and through their phones so they can make that beach money, so they can have the freedom and time to enjoy the people and the things that mean the most to them in life. So if you are hopping on and you do not see the red button up here, that means you are at the after party and that this live is already over. So if you're watching this as a replay, comment after party below. If you're watching it live, just say what's up, say where you're watching from. And as we go through this and other people are hopping on, comment below with what we've been talking about. I'm going to give you 5 points. And so that is just a nice thing to do. Sharing is caring. And so then they don't have to go back and watch it because your time is precious. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is setting up your day before. If you set your day up prior to going to bed, you are going to be able to have a little bit more focus when you wake up. Making the decisions like, what is the most important thing that I accomplish tomorrow? What is it? What do I have to do tomorrow to stay on task, to stay focused? What's the hardest thing? What's the hardest thing? What are the other things that I've got to do? What's the main focus? What's the main goal? Even what will I wear? If you're working outside of the house, that matters. So maybe laying out your outfit the day before, but at least knowing kind of an idea of what you're going to wear. What errands do you have to accomplish tomorrow? What do I need? Where all do I need to go tomorrow before I go home or on my lunch break? And what will you eat for lunch? Are you going to go home and eat for lunch? Are you going out for lunch? So getting a game plan the day before your day starts is really going to help you stay focused at the task at hand, because we all know they are shiny objects and it's like squirrel, right? So, hey, Brandy in Florida, what's going on, girl? Patricia's in the house. Thank you for sharing. If you share this, let me know below so I can say thank you and give you a shout out for sharing it. We are talking about 5 ways to stay focused in a world full of distractions. So number 2, do the hardest thing first. And sometimes I know that that's not possible because it's on a time schedule. But it's really, really, really easy to keep putting the hardest thing off, putting the hardest thing off, putting the hardest thing off. And when you do that, you're setting yourself up for procrastination. And then what you do is you fill your time with things that don't really matter. Does that make sense? When you're like, oh, I got to do this thing. So I don't have to do it. I'm going to clean my desk. So I don't have to do it. I'm going to go make photocopies. So I don't have to do it. I'm going to clear out my inbox. So when you procrastinate and keep putting the hardest thing off, you're doing things that don't freaking matter. And you're being busy, but not productive. So do the hardest thing first. Okay? Got it? Sweet. All right. Let's move on to number 3. Eliminate distractions. This is hard because it's the distractions that keep us not focused. So here are some things that you can do. Put your phone down. If you're working on your phone, don't open Facebook. Don't open your emails. Turn off the pings. Turn off the push notifications. One thing that I did that made a huge difference in eliminating distractions was this. Vicky, thanks for sharing. Brandy, thank you so much for keeping everybody in the loop. Thanks for hopping on, everybody. We're talking about the 5 ways to stay focused in a world full of dings and pings and poles and squirrels and shiny objects. So this is the thing that that gave me so much freedom. I turned off my push and notifications for my Facebook Messenger. I turned it off. I didn't want to hear it, didn't want to know, because it would distract from family time, it would distract from task at hand, it would distract from everything. I was like, someone messages me, I gotta get it. I gotta get it right now. What if they need me? What if they want to be a part of my business? What if they have a question? Blah, 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 blah. I gotta do it. And so I was not getting as much done as I should be. And so when I turned off those notifications, this is what I found out. Those messages are still there when I have time to check it. When I'm like, okay, I've got time now, I've got 30 minutes, I'm going to go check my inbox. Those messages were still there. And what I realized is time allowed most of these things to resolve themselves. Teammates that had a question, I'd get the question, I didn't respond. The next message from that same person was, never mind, I found it. Never mind, figured it out. Oh, got it. So it empowers them to know that they can figure these things out on their own. It didn't take away from my time. And now they're becoming more self-sufficient entrepreneurs. Boom, bingo, yeah, amazing. So, eliminating distractions. Same thing for customers. Hey, where do I get this? Or hey, what color do I use? Oh, never mind, found my receipt. Oh, never mind, found it. Oh, I know you're busy. So sometimes I'd get back to them. I've never lost by turning off those notifications, okay? So let's move on to number 4. Keep your energy level high. Okay, so many of you know my favorite drink is Monster Rehab. I've actually been doing really well about not drinking a ton of these lately, but I love them. It's my thing. It's my jam. I don't drink a lot of coffee. I love it. However, it's fake energy. This is fake energy. Our bodies we can create energy within ourselves. And so one thing that I suggest you doing is when you're doing that hardest task, or you're doing the things that you have to do, and you're getting fatigued, you're getting tired, you're getting burnt out, take a break. Set a 5-minute timer. One thing that I do is I'm like, okay, close your eyes, take some deep breaths, and I probably look like a ding dong, but I don't even care. I close my eyes, I kind of get my breathing under control. I'll stand up, I'll do some jumping jacks. I do a lot of stretches because I'm always like this. So I will find a doorway and I will do some stretches with my arms and my pecs and my shoulders. Take deep breaths, I'll bend down, touch my toes, I'll do some jumping jacks. And I usually don't even use the whole 5 minutes, but stepping up, removing myself from whatever I was doing, get some blood flowing in my body, that produces real energy. So keep your energy level high, and it just helps everything, and then get back to the task, okay? So, where are we at? Number 5, the last one, the 5th one. Keep reminding yourself of your goals. Maybe you have a vision board. Maybe you have a list of things that you want to accomplish for the month or the year. But keep reminding yourself what your goal is. What are you trying to ultimately accomplish? But not only reminding yourself of what needs to be done and what the goal is, but why. Why do you want that goal? Right? Why do you want to buy your own home? Why do you want to retire your husband? Why do you want to save that money to go on vacation? Why do you want to pay off your school debt? Just got a phone call. So not only why or what you want, but why you want it, and visualizing it, picturing it, imagining it, daydreaming about it. Like, I want nothing more than to retire my husband, to be able to travel the world with our daughter, homeschooling her, and if we're learning about Egypt, my God, we are going to Egypt. I would love nothing more than to be able to sail the seas, living on a boat, island hopping through the Caribbean, and traveling the world in the boat, learning and growing and doing the things. Like, I want it. I can see it. Like, I know it's going to happen, but I have to stay focused And it's hard to stay focused in a world of distraction. So these 5 tips will help you. They will help you. If you did not write these 5 things down as we went through it, write them down. It takes practice. It's like learning to do anything. In the beginning, it's going to be a little bit harder. But as you read the 5 steps and you start implementing the 5 steps, these 5 things are everything. So, Shelly, thank you for recapping. Make a plan the day before, the week before. Do the hardest things first. Get rid of distractions. My big distraction, and I guess identifying what your big distraction is. Mine was Facebook Messenger. I had to turn notifications off. Keep your energy high. Real energy, not fake energy. Not fake energy, real energy. We are power plants. Our bodies are made to produce more energy, okay? And then visualize your goals and remind yourself why. So, those are the 5 things. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you all. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below your questions. I will answer all of those. And as always, I believe in you. My wish is for you to believe in yourself. Bye now.